Hello and welcome back to Trails in the Sky, the third. So I'm at a point where I'm going to do one more moon door, and I'm going to save the others for after other chapters, at the very least. I don't know how many chapters there is, but I feel like 2 of those in between chapters is a pretty decent pace. And then I'll do some of the other doors. Some people did note, this was before I recorded all that stuff recently, going up to the end of last chapter. I think it's one of the star doors is for Annalise, and it gives her a really good weapon that makes her much better. And apparently, I had recorded ahead at that point. So, and I probably would have done that if I knew about it, but I'm not using Annalise at the moment, so I'll probably come back to that soon-ish. Whenever that is. But now, moon door. Okay, I needed Tita and Agate for this one, I believe. Bring to me the Girl Scout and Orbital Engineering Company by an ever-burning flame. Only then shall the door open. View part 2. Sure. Okay. How is... I guess with all the talk about Agate getting emotionally and physically abused by Tita's mother, I sort of want to see that. Yes, I'm horrible. I'm a horrible person. Oh no. This is never going to end well like this. No. And I assume this is when Agate shows up. To be greeted by the ever-lovely, whatever Tita's parents' names were again. I think Dan was one of them. Dave, maybe. I'm pretty sure it starts with a D. I can't believe I'm going through this. I should never give an impression promised to come here once a month in the first place. Having to adjust my schedule all the time just so I can come all this way to eat is such a pain in the ass. But, well, whatever. I do owe her, I guess. Oh no, what the hell? I just felt this horrible chill run down my spine. What was that for? Oh no. Huh? Okay then. It doesn't seem like I've got a cold or anything. Probably no big deal. Well, that's everything to which that needs to be. The machine guns are new models, so they could probably do some tweaking. That's all of its armament strengthened. Its mobility is up 16% because of the work we did through the night, you know. Okay, I think we should leave it like this for now and take some data as is before we start doing anything else. Well, I feel like she's just like has an evil smile on her face with everything she says at the moment. Well, that works for me. Ordinarily, we just thought of testing whether it can perform basic actions at this stage and then call it a day. But thanks to all Tita's help, it ended up relatively complete for a prototype. I think we could probably get away with doing a simple combat test using it even. And we should too. After all, it just happens that we have the perfect guinea pig coming for it. Mom, Dad, Morning, Tita. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling great. But all I can picture in my mind is the sight of that red-headed hooligan crawling on the ground after getting the beating of a lifetime by the Orbital gear. I can really wait to see it in real life, too. Mom? I keep trying to tell you that Agate's really not a bad person. Don't take what she's saying to heart, Tita. Apparently she's much more real on the nose about the reality of your relationship than anyone would like her to be at the moment. She could probably stand to discuss the issue a bit more tactfully. but I'm sure all she wants is to find out exactly what Agate's doing, trying to worm his way into you, worm his way to you in the first place. Oh my goodness, I was about to say his way into you. No. I thought it was gonna go like worm his way into your life or something, but then, that direction that sentence took. I almost fucked that. Oh my. Oh boy, even Dad seems to have him wrong. Okay, let me explain this one more time. He might be sort of rude and blunt, but he does grumble every time he has to do something, and he has a bad habit of scaring people off easily. But he's actually a kind of good person, I swear. That's really gonna help. Really now? I'm starting to get a little worried about him too. What? Why? I keep saying he's a really nice person. Alright, time to go and get things ready. I'll leave the final adjustments to you, Dan. Dan, there he is. Right. And Erica, that's her name. I'm not good with names, man. I've got something to take care of elsewhere. I'm remembering them as Tita's mom and dad, and I'm not quite at the point of remembering their names. They haven't come up nearly enough for me to remember their names yet. You're going then? That I am. I've heard more than enough. Something has to be done. The sinner must be punished with death. Gotta make sure she's on turbo whenever she's heading out. What? Mom, where are you going? Wait. Oh, here's... Oh my goodness. Mom! What an idio's name is happening here? Just a little search and destroy mission. Are you alright? I'll live. Maybe. What was Erica in such a hurry for? Well, it's time for the testing to begin. You're not much less of an overprotective parent than she is, I'll have you know. He's just letting her take the lead on, and he's just like, yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's do it. Oh, did he lose her? Where is she? I could have sworn I saw her running this way. Where could she have gone? Probably shouldn't have arrived so early. Might as well drop by the guild, see if there's any work to do until evening. Oh, you think she might be there waiting because she knows? What? Ah. The killer intent just got to him really quickly. Is that just my imagination? The second I walked in the door, I felt like my life was in mortal danger. The only person here is that researcher there, so it must have been... Oh my. My. What have we here? If it isn't Agate Krosner. I pity you. I really do. Come again? I never dreamed my target would come wandering in nonchalantly while I was making the necessary preparations for his execution. But that makes things easier for me. Now I can tell you what I want directly. We prepared a most perfect place to die for you over at the Central Factory. So come along, there's not a moment to waste. Who are you? Are you here to pick a fight with me or something? Not at all. This is a completely legitimate request I've made to the guild. Is the part of the requirements Agate dying? Because I'm not sure he's going to be able to fulfill that very well. Or more specifically, to you. Like hell you did. No request like that would ever get accepted here. If you want to submit a request to the guild, you're going to have to come up with something a little better than that. Oh, you pitiable flea. I figured you were a little thick-headed, but I didn't think your general IQ would be quite this low. You need to be more aware of your sins. What does this woman have against me? Your eyes are scaring the shit out of me. Clean out those ears of yours and listen well, moron. This request is about testing the capability of the Orbital Gear by comparing it to you in a variety of situations, which means that by helping us, we'll be able to improve it. And in the process, maybe the unforgivable sins you've committed shall be Just what are you rambling on about, woman? Maybe you didn't get the memo, but the Bracer Guild exists to help people who really need it. We don't exist just to do any old thing someone feels like asking us to do. Well, considering the side quests I've had to do, I'm questioning that. So I really haven't got the time to be messing around with some crazy time waster. Is that the real reason you don't want to do this? Or are you just scared? Say that again. Oh, she's got the lead. She knows exactly what to do. I can't find her anywhere in town at all. She hasn't gone home. So where could Mom have run off to? It's not my fault you're not listening to me. As I said, if you help with these tests, I might even be gracious enough to consider reducing your punishment. A little. That sounded like Mom. Could she be in the guild? If you want help that much... Tita? Again? What are you doing about... Oh, and one more thing to make very clear right off the bat. You do not get within 1 cell radius of my sugar-powered donut under any circumstances. Are we clear, you shameless hoodlum? Wait a second. Whoosh? Zoom! What the hell? What just happened there? She just up and ran off with Tina. How about you just witness her getting abducted by some dangerous... She might have. You really should look into this, shouldn't you? You don't need to worry about that. Oh, come on. You should have let him just, like, go after her and confirmed it. Oh, what's up, Kyoko? My name is Erika Russell. She's Tita's mother. Her mother? That is Tita's mother? You've got to be kidding me. My parents came back from abroad about 2 weeks ago now, Erika and Dan Russell. Their arrival was somewhat unconventional, admittedly, but they really are Tita's parents. I can assure you of that. You are trying to tell me that woman's related to her by blood. With that, Mr. Sao, would you mind if we got right down to discussing work matters? Oh, yeah, lay it on me. I'm free until this evening, so if you got any quick jobs that need doing, I can knock them out for you. Well, first is this one from the Central Factory. They're requesting assistance with a variety of tests for a prototype of a new weapon called the Orbital Gear. Orbital Gear. Oh, hold up a minute, that sounds familiar. The unit has officially accepted a request that Erika mentioned to you earlier. It has your name on it, in fact. I can't believe this. She actually submitted it as an official request. I don't know much more about this Orbital Gear than you do, I'm afraid. She merely described it as a weapon that combines the finest in the bearer's all technology. It's being developed by the entire Russell family together to boot. The location you'll need to go to is Zeiss Central Factory. A new weapon. Huh. Wait a second, you said the whole Russell family, right? And not just the adults. Please tell me Tita is involved in this crap. I couldn't tell you, she didn't say. I've heard Tita was about ready to graduate from being an apprentice and become a full-fledged engineer though, so perhaps she is. Is she? Would her involvement be a problem to you, Agan? Well, no, but... I have never met her parents. I've only heard about them from Tita, so it's not like I could pretend to know what they're like. But her mother's nothing like she made her sound. And she seems kind of messed up in the head. If that cook's got Tita involved in developing some kind of new weapon. Put the request on hold for now, Kyoko. On hold? Don't give it to anyone else for now. I assume you mean. Yeah. I'm gonna go and find out what's going on. Don't even think about giving that to anyone else before I'm back. Oh, and control. I was about to say, should I like go and equip things? Maybe like set up for potential like ambush? Because I feel like that's what's gonna happen as soon as I walk in there. Right? We can all assume that's what's going to happen, right? She used to be a pretty little thing. Erika, the troublemaker's back. When she was younger, she always used to go on about how she wanted to be a sister of the church when she grew up. Her personality was the same as it was now, though. Father Vixen told her flat out, no, not with your personality. Oh, my. Okay, wrong way. What, you're looking for Professor Russell? She passed by here not too long ago, actually. I saw her putting the elevator with Tina, but I'm afraid I have no idea where she could have gone after that. If you happen to hear any strange sounds or loud explosions while here, just... ignore them. Okay? It's for the best. Just trust me. So we have an Eric and we have an Erica in the same place. That's pretty unusual to have such close overlapping names. Wait, where were they actually testing? I thought it was... Huh. I don't remember where that place is. I thought it was over here. I guess I'm wrong. Wait, I recognize you. Were you one of the bracers on the assail? Yeah. I remember you, too. You and the other engineers did a great job when we ended up falling out of the sky. Thanks again for what you did. Think nothing of it. We're just doing our jobs. Huh. Shit, where did I need to... Give me a second. Dr. Chi seems to be around, but I have no idea where you've gone. I need him to sign these documents too. Oh, he's probably in the church. I didn't check that, but he's probably in the church. Eric is back, I hear. She's quite similar to her father, and poor Murdoch's got the gray hairs to prove it. He's rushed in here demanding something for his stomach pain. More times than I count at this point. Isn't that right, Anthony? Aw, everyone's fucked. How glorious. Ray was able to produce a plant capable of soothing people in a mere 3 months, which is pretty amazing. I still can't believe he was able to do it. How did he even pull it off? He barely did any selective breeding at all. I don't know. I think all the greenhouse experiments are basically done now, which means it's time to start work on my next project, making an archaism modeled after T-Dom. Huh. Time to start drawing up those blueprints. Tita's mom's eyes creeped me out when I saw those, but this guy doesn't seem to be in his right mind either. Maybe I ought to stop him too. Yeah? He seems much more dangerous to her than anyone else at the moment. Holy shit, man. I swear, he's only just finished getting the bell back up and running, and he's off working on a new invention. It really is amazing what this restless are capable of. Seems to have limitless energy when it comes to technology. It's almost like they're orbits and Sepith themselves. God, don't threaten to jump off the roof. Don't threaten to jump off. Just where have this two gone? Can't find him anywhere. And that's fair, because I don't actually know where the area that they are working in is. I thought it was in the basement, but no, apparently not. Maybe it's in one of the back rooms. Hey there. He must be Agate. Who's this guy? He doesn't seem like any ordinary engineer. He has a portrait. Oh, I get it now. You're Dan, right? Seems to remember hearing you were a bracer at one point. Was he? Okay. Was it Cassie's who told you? Oh, no. I just heard some stuff about you from Tita and her grandpa. Right. Actually, he quit the whole bracer thing about 10 years back, didn't he? Makes it right around when Cassie's joined. Which means the overlap must have been small. Which means the overlap must have been of singular events. And 10 years ago... Oh, right. That is what happened 10 years ago, isn't it? The war. I can't imagine him being much of a lunatic, but I don't know. Who knows? You guys are developing a new weapon, right? I heard you got Tita helping you out with it. That true? Oh, yeah. She's not just a simple assistant, however. She's a formal member of its development team. Dee's become much more capable over these past couple of years. I don't feel like there's been all that much I can teach her anymore. That's right. What the hell have you guys got your own kid doing? I know you're busy and you can't afford to be back home here that often. And I know the little squirt loves upward tech, so part of me gets why you'd want her to help with whatever new stuff you've got in the works. But that doesn't make it okay to just let someone that young work on developing a new weapon. Use some common goddamn sense, man. So is this what you wanted to see? An actual legitimate worry for Tita? Because this is basically the same concern they had before. What's so funny? Agate, do you trust her? What's trust got to do with this? And don't go trying to change the subject on me. What you've got her doing? I've heard a lot about you since coming back here. And with that, there's just one question I want to hear the answer to you for. And with that, there's just one question I want to hear the answer to you. I want to hear the answer to from you directly. Right, there's the words. Now, it's my understanding that you've been keeping her company quite often while my wife and I were away. Is that because you feel she's unreliable? Or maybe just a coincidence, or is there some other reason? Just what have you been trying to achieve by being with her so much? What? I wasn't trying to achieve anything. Guess if I had to give an answer. There's no denying how much she's helped me. I'll admit, at the start she seemed like she could do jack all, and I stuck around to protect her. But she never actually did need it, and she ended up doing way more for me than I ever did for her in the end. So yeah, I guess when I put it that way, I do trust her. Your daughter's pretty damn amazing. I see. Okay. So he doesn't seem to have as many screws loose as his wife. I can probably give him a pass, right? Right. Look, I'm guessing there's some special reason Tita ended up developing that weapon of yours, right? You mind telling me what it is? Yeah, there is. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to tell you. It was to kill you. You're familiar with Ren from Ouroboros, right? Yeah. The crazy strong little girl with the huge robot. Couldn't forget her if I tried. Tita told us she's friends with that girl. Which sounds insane, I know. No, it's not. She doesn't talk about it, but I know she is. Feels like she's going to unnatural lengths to avoid the issue even coming up too. That makes explaining things a little bit simpler. The Overgear project was begun with the aim of developing a new kind of weapon that can compare with the society's advanced military technology. Eventually, we hope to end up with something that could eventually go head-to-head with Potter Mater. As soon as she heard about what we were planning to do, Tita told us that she wanted to be a part of it. Of her own volition. At first, Eric and I were strongly opposed to the idea. It was Tita who insisted that she wanted to do whatever she could to help the connection she had with Ren. She wouldn't take no for an answer. She insisted this was something she could do for her. From my perspective, her intention isn't actually to talk Ren down or anything along those lines. She just thinks that by participating in the Orbigear's development, she'll be able to keep thinking about her. The project connects them in a tiny way, even if they can't meet. And even if Tita can't do anything more substantial for her. It really is a tiny connection. And yet, that's probably the best she can do for Ren right now. And she's determined to do it. She... I have no idea. She's such an idiot. How am I supposed to know if you're shouldering something that heavy if you don't tell me? She's working on the project formally as an engineer, no different to Erica or me. My wife was the one who gave her permission. After she showed as much resolve as she did, it wouldn't have been fair to us to treat her like a child. You mind if I ask something? Where's that Overgear thing now? Does that mean you're up for the job? Well, I can't walk the hell away. She might go do something crazy again if I leave her alone. I see. I was right about you, Agate. You do seem to have some promise. As a test dummy. What are you talking about? What did Graham say? You'll need this, incidentally. I get received an identification card from Dan. Using this in the elevator will get you to B5F of the building where the test will take place. Okay, so we can get down to everywhere else without authentication. They're public places. Weird. Tita and Erica should be there. You're going to want to make sure you're ready to go, if you do, though. Eric has been dead set on testing you. I can care less what she wants. I'm just going to go help Tita with the test. What anyone else does is none of my business. What about you, Dan? You ain't coming? Don't mind me, I'll be there. And just so we're clear, I haven't decided to accept you myself yet. Accept me as what? I wonder what. Oh no. I guess this is the place. Wait, is that it? That's all the checks on the legs complete. I guess I'll check the settings one more time too. I've got nothing to do till Mom and Dad come back, so I should make the most of it. Agate made a huge mistake. That or she's lying in the wait to, like, attack Agate. I thought it was gonna be like an orbital cannon. I can't believe you're making a robot as nuts as this. Agate? What are you doing here? Is it because of Mom? Did she ask you to come here? I'm so sorry. Mom and Dad seem to have gotten you all wrong. I keep trying to explain to them that you're really like what you're really like, but they never listen to me. It's not a big deal. I'm here because your mom asked me to come anyway. You're not? Well, I heard you were working pretty hard down here, like as a proper engineer. So I figured I'd come and join you as my way of showing my support, I guess. Helping with these tests is an official request anyway, so it works out. Okay, let me give you a brief rundown of the orbital here then. The prototype's most distinguishing characteristic is that the pilot can climb inside and operate directly from within. It hasn't been decided for sure the final model will be necessarily like this, though. Oh, and there's how it reaches its maximum mobility. Come over here for a minute. Sure. We designed a new walking system to increase the mobility substantially. You see, ordinarily bipedal robots require two units that control their posture and center of gravity while working tandem with another to walk. Okay. But this approach really drains system resources across the whole archaism. The way we've chosen to resolve this is... Is what? I'm curious. Huh? Oh, what the hell? Mom, how long have you been there? So you decide to assist with the test, have you, Agate Crossner? Oh, you're so sweet. Does that mean you finally accepted your sins and have come to repent? I have no freaking clue what you're even talking about. You were trying to get close to Tita, thinking I wasn't here, weren't you? Admit your sins and repent! I finally have first-hand evidence! For crying out loud, will you quit with the eyes? It's giving me the creeps. It might be completely useless when it comes to technology, but it's got potential, don't you think? You might be just right. I have to admit, there were concerns. My goodness. How did you guys even get up there? There's only one way up there. I see that ladder. How did he get up there without Tita seeing? But I can appreciate that he at least tries to follow subjects he doesn't understand instead of outright refusing to listen to them. What are you two doing up there? Especially you, Dan. You were just up on the roof with me a minute ago. I did tell you I was going to watch the test, didn't I? Well, here I am. I can't work out what he's thinking any more than I can his wife. Don't you dare ignore me, Agate Crossner. Well, regardless, that's everyone gathered now. I suppose it's time for us to begin. What are we doing? I finished all the necessary final checks. Good girl, Tita. Let the testing begin. What is wrong with this family? Tita versus Agate. Well, Tita, do you think you'll be able to operate it all right? Yep, I'll be fine. I've had plenty of practice. I'm ready to go as soon as everyone else is. The unfortunate thing for Erica here is that Tita's probably not going to be willing to beat Agate to a pulp, even if he's really outmatched. Beginning monitoring. No problems in the data link. Looks like we're good to go. Okay, Agate. We are now going to begin testing the Orbital Gear version 0.5. You sure you're ready for this? Yeah, I am. I've come this far. I'm not going to turn tail now. I want you to promise one thing before we begin, though. The final test will be a mock battle between yourself and the Orbital Gear. And if you cause Tita to have so much as a tiny scratch on her, I'll be sending you to the goddess personally. I wouldn't go quite that far, but you get the idea. Don't hurt her, alright? I know. I ain't gonna hold back, though, but I ain't gonna hurt her either. That's all I wanted to hear. Okay, for starters. These are bombs. If you do anything I dislike, I'm going to set them off and you're gonna die. And I have the key. Agate went around Agate and began attaching small quartz to various points of its body. What are you doing? Those are so that we can collect data from your body in real time during the testing process. This prototype's mobility should be about equal to your own, if not a little above what you're capable of. So, this should be the perfect way to test what it can really do. Well, if that's your reason. You sure this isn't some form of harassment? Oh, it's been that for a while, don't worry. Of course not, it's not just that. Right. Him saying right, I interpret it as like, right, I need to tell myself it's not harassment. It's definitely not harassment. Probably. Erica, if you would. Gladly. Foo. Ha. Ha. Foos. Bro. Da. Ga. Shayan. Oh, what was that one? Ha. I'm confused. What am I even watching here? That's Erica's success dance. She always does it before every big test or experiment. Sha! Alrighty, I'm ready. I'm ready. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Setup complete. I can't believe you used to do that after all this time. It's not like there's actually any practical effect either. If you look at the data from all the tests she's done collectively, there's no difference in the odds of success whether she does it or not. Here, let me take care of that. Fire! Yeah! What is up with this fucking thing? As you can see, it's best to leave her alone when she gets all fired up like this. This is a family of abuse and abuse and abuse all around. I am feeling exhausted already, and we haven't even started yet. Interesting. The first test is a simple race. You're going to be doing 3 laps around the course, and the first to finish the finish line wins. There are obstacles in the way too, so you know. Be careful with those. Are you ready, Aga? Ready as I'll ever be. Let's get this started. I'm here for work, not to play. So you are. Well, take your positions. Ready? Go! Yeah, I get some winning. Oh. Wait, how did you turn so well? Why didn't you do that before? What just happened? It flew. Oh, I'm sorry, Hackett. My mom told me I had to finish the race by jumping over the finish line all of a sudden. Haha. I should have known. Mind you, it's not like jumping was against the rules of the race. And we wanted to collect the data from it too. I say you've only got yourself to blame for getting cocky, wouldn't you? Dan, are you getting a little... You're getting a little... Yeah. I'm surprised I was able to take that turn so well more than anything. I wasn't surprised that they was going to be like, oh, booster, straight line path, but then it suddenly made the turn really well too. What are we doing now? This is a test of the Orbigear's precision. What I want you to do is place the 4 colored drum cans on the corresponding tiles on the floor. Huh. It'd be harder than it looks, so don't assume it's going to be a snap. Simply... But this is a test of precision, not strength. If I lose this, I'm never going to hear the end of how clumsy excuse I am as a human, am I? Alright, let's get started then. I'm not colorblind, so begin. Okay, so what was the trick? Well, it's not like Tita's putting them in different places. Ah, it's okay. Wow, we got some excellent data out of that. Well done, Tita. You did a wonderful job operating it. Haha. The adjustments Dad made all the difference, really. His tuning and the actuators were perfect. I don't doubt that. He's always been good at handling these things. The arms have acceleration control now, too. Man, was there even any point in me being here if you're just gonna ignore me? Well, the test was just about collecting data. Doesn't really matter who won, unless you lose. Then the test matters about who won. Still, that's not true for the next one. Now the real fun begins. The last test we're going to be performing is a mock battle to test the Orbigear's overall capabilities. Take your positions, both of you. Okay. Got it? Am I actually gonna fight this? I'd be interested in actually fighting it. We've been through this once before, but it bears repeating. Only aim for the Orbigear. If I find so much a hair out of place on Tina, you'll be very painfully executed on the spot. Yeah, as if you could. I know. We don't need to keep stating the obvious. Are you ready? Yeah! Bring it on! Okay, an actual battle. Should I even... I should not test that. Okay, before I can figure out how much damage it can actually do. Ooh. Fuck yeah, I'm using healing items. I'm gonna win this. Ooh, okay, you have distance, eh? Okay, you really have distance. But I have delay! Yes, I can delay you. The Forte strength up really wasn't that important, was it? Oh my goodness, there's an explosion. I think that might have had some problems with the hair. No, 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 no. That wraps that up. You cheated! You totally cheated! Cheated? How? You're full of shit. I am not. That was actually not even that hard. That was like pretty easy, especially for this higher difficulty. You have some kind of invisible special power, you must have. You know, like orbits, they're sort of invisible. Like hell I did. Alright, alright. Well, I think it's only fair to call this Agate's victory. Well, that was the last of the test, right? Request fulfilled then. My work is done. Silly me, I nearly forgot, Dan. Didn't you say you wanted to do a 1-on-1 fight against this red-headed ruffian yesterday? Did I? Alright, I did. Cassie told me a little about him, so I'd like the opportunity at some point. What? I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, you're the best. Go get your weapon. It doesn't necessarily have to be now. No, you're doing it now. No time to waste. Alright. I'll leave things here to you, Erica. Don't think this is going to be easy either. He might have been forced to retire because of an injury, but he's still very strong. He's the one who taught Cassie the basics of fighting with the staff 10 years ago even. Really? Seriously? Cassie's wanted to perfect the art of using one to fight himself, admittedly. But that should give you an idea of just how strong my awesome hubby is, surely. I really don't want to back down. Hey, wait a second, the tests are over, my work's done. Why am I stuck doing another completely unrelated fight? Your work's not done until I say it is, bucko. Oh, yeah, while we're waiting for Dad, I need to check Tita's, that Tita hasn't got any injuries. That wasn't even your first thought. You set up another fight before you even considered, oh, maybe Tita got injured. Because she is, you know it's gonna happen. Stop looking forward to her being injured. You're a bad parent. Calm on down, Tita. What's wrong, sweetie? I kinda can't. Some weird errors come up and I don't know what to do. Huh? Uh-oh. Oh, what's going on? Oh no! Agate, quickly! No! Damn it, no! Come on, Agate, you're supposed to be the first one to just jump in and get her out, right? No matter what commands I try to give, it just won't respond. Shut down, Tita! I can't! I won't do anything I tell it to! Hey, now, what's going on here? Explain some way I can understand. Is that good enough? Tita, what's going on? Have you lost control of it? How can I? Run! Huh? Oh. Okay. It's probably stronger now. Or quicker at the very least. Ooh, that thing pushes me away. Not bad again. Tina? You doing okay? I've stopped it moving. Come on out. I can't. Seatbelt's stuck. Damn it. Really? Okay. Can you disable it? Or, okay, just get the seatbelt on. Thank goodness. Wait, that thing's gonna... Move. Oh, what? And Dan comes to the rescue, I presume. I assume Dan comes to the rescue. Or he just took the blow and got Tita out of the way. Huh? Tita! Tina! Ah! Just in the nick of time. Are you two okay? Tina and I are fine, but... Oh. Haggett! Haggett! No. Oh, it's all my fault. All because of me. You. I don't think he's... Can you check? Haggett, are you not responding? What is sleep? People can't be just unconscious. They have to be dead. I'm so sorry. Always causing you nothing but trouble with my selfishness. Or maybe she's just upset over the fact that she caused him to get to that point in the verse. I don't know. She's almost acting like he's dead, though. If I just kept quiet, none of this would have happened. It's all my fault. All of it. If I had said I wanted to get closer to Ren. If I knew I really couldn't do anything for her. If I knew this was just for my own satisfaction. This wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. I swear this isn't what I was trying to do by getting involved in this project. But... Yeah, rest, will ya? My head's pounded enough without you crying. Haggett? It'll take more than that to finish me off. I figured you knew that. Damn, that thing packs a punch. I'm lucky I was able to block the brunt of the impact with my sword. If I hadn't, I'd probably have a date with the goddess right about now. Hey, I said I'm fine, alright? This is nothing. Stop crying, alright? But this is all because of me. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to do this anymore, I quit. So... No, this isn't reason for you to quit. Don't you dare give up, Tina. Huh? You heard me? Don't you dare just throw in the towel over something this small. You want to get closer to Ren, right? You understand her better, right? Then try and do it. Don't just give up at the first hurdle you come across. Even when you get hurt? Especially when I get hurt. I've had a worthless 10 years, Tina. I'm not going to deny that. There's one thing I can never bring myself to do. And that was to throw this away. Never. That's fine. Because this is why I'm the bracer that I am now. Plenty of folks have things that become such a big part of them, they can't bear to throw them away or leave them behind. Things that no matter how much they try to forget, they just can't. I've got something like that. And I'm pretty sure you found something like that too, don't you? He's right. I really do. Agate, I changed my mind. I won't give up. I don't have time to stand around crying, not when I've got things to do. I'll think about what I can do, and I'm going to do it. Just because just like you were Bracer, I'm now a researcher. Really now. Agate? It's nothing. Oh, the death chill, the death chill, the death chill, the death chill, the death chill. Oh, what's with the faces? Erica should have like a proper murder face on right now. It's all starting to make sense now. See, I told you. He's rude, he's thick-headed. He's got all the tact of a wrench to the groin. Ooh, that's an appealing thought. But there's promise in him. There is. The preparations for it aren't quite finished. But I think it's time to get to the second phase of testing a red-headed friend. Right away. What the hell are you talking about? You're proper dead now. It looks like I underestimated you, Agate. Tita seems to have come out of this unarmed, just as you promised. Oh, yeah. I'd like you to come to our house this evening. Huh? I thought coming over for dinner was why I was here in Zeiss to begin with. You'll be more than welcome. What's going on with him all of a sudden? Hackett! Thank you very much again for earlier. You end up having to protect me again. It's fine, it doesn't bother me. Still, sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to pass on to... Today we're having a hot pot full of mushrooms and wild plants, and a soup with lots of seaweed. That sounds bad. That actually sounds sort of bad. I don't think I'd like that. Mom and Dad finally seem to understand you better too, so this should be really fun. Now we get to enjoy a nice hot pot together. Oh, right. I can hardly wait. Come on, Agate. Accept your destiny. I'm pretty sure that's what this basically is. So that's what it was? I can't believe I didn't notice that when I was doing the final checks. It's all my fault. Oh, it really was all your fault? Oh, Tita. That's unfortunate. We don't know that for sure yet, Tita. Let's not jump to conclusions. No good comes from blaming yourself for feeling responsible for what we know, if you even had anything to do with it. Okay. Still. Ah! Where the hell did this hammer come from? What is wrong with this place? Huh? That sounded like Agate. Well, that's our new doorbell, honey. Really? Probably just your imagination. Maybe. That reminds me, he should be here in a minute now. I better go and warm up the food. Oh, why did a bunch of lances pop out of the ground? Aria, I think the lances may have been a bit overdoing it a tad. At least stick with concealed holes in the ground, won't you? What is that? Ah! How long are we looking before he's able to make it here, might I ask? I was hoping to take this chance to have a man-to-man talk with him. That only the goddess knows. Seems like he's putting up a good fight. But make no mistake, Agate Crossner. Our testing process has only just begun. God. Her fucking family is so... Side story. Orbital Gear Project Bot 2. Finito. Tita learned the S-Craft Orbital Gear. It's an S-Craft now. Okay. Interesting. In the interest of the fact that I'm probably not gonna do goddamn shit with Tita anytime soon, CP-wise especially. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's just a craft. Mount Orbital Gear, HP plus 100%, Strength, Defense plus 20%, removes accessory effects but nulls many ailments. Removes accessories? The accessories seem quite important in this. Oh my. Let's see. Okay. Area. Ah, interesting. Very interesting. Why did I think that was an S-craft at first anyways? Whatever. This is sort of an awkward crap where you just have to use an entire move to even get into... You asshole! Die! 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 And let me load the game. I don't want to go back and get S-craft. I don't want to go back and get S-craft stuff. CP, that's the word. My bad. I don't want to go do that again. That was the last one. Charge. Yeah, okay, that all matches what I'd expect. Yeah, autosave, load, bleh. Oh, that's weird. It actually did autosaves during the side story. It never does that. This is like the only one that I think I ever remember doing it on. One thing I might note, I'm trying to remember if it was in the stuff I was editing before. I'm trying to remember if it actually... Because, like, when I play the game and I use a controller, it stops showing the mouse. But I'm not sure if my capture software is technically still capturing it. Because, like I said, I changed capture software recently, and it's removed a lot of the issues that I had with the previous one. With the big downside being that I don't think it does 60 frames per second. Just the software period. Which, I don't know, that even might be related to the reason I was having the other problems in the first place. Audio, primarily. I could probably stand I came here before, but apparently I don't even have anywhere to warp in it, so I could probably stand to actually... which is probably a big reason why I didn't have a good weapon for yeah, Estelle. God, yeah, she's really low at the moment. Oh man, she'd be so much better if I actually ever attack stuff. I might do that even. She might be really good all-arounder if I can do that. Yeah, let's buy that for... Oh my goodness, money. That's a lot of money. Does everyone have better weapons options now? Yes, they do. Why did I buy people weapons? Damn it. Okay, well, sell things for now. Okay, better equipment. There's definitely some decent improvements on defense that I could be getting these guys. But... they all seem really, really expensive, so... Yay! Feather Brooch Plus. 16 to 36. Oh god, it's been a while since I even had to think about the horribleness that is these have been not being in the right order. His passing brought great sorrow to all but one, his son, who was more acutely aware that no one could surpass his father's talent. More than he despised carpentry, he despised the crushing weight of his father's name. Good for you. What does Feather Brooch Plus do? Various stats up / prevent. Oh, that seems quite good. Considering that's like 50 up. And speed up. Yes, please. Who should I put that on? Someone. EP Judge. You're next. For what? I'd like to see fucking try. What were you discussing again? I don't remember. Lighter. Well, that's promising. Someone used to keep his magazine stash in here. Okay. So I do not have anti-confusion at the moment. I do not. I think I might I might go out of my way, though I might come back and just check the boss. Like, if I come across a boss, I might go add that. For now, I'd rather focus on using preemptive attacks and stuff like that to win these fights. You hear some funky music playing from within the chest, but you do not see any instruments. Forgot the chest message thing for a second. Ooh, that's quite a bit. There was once an heir to a kingdom who allowed everyone a piece of meat from a boar and up a line, provided, of course, they found the quay to his secret cellar underground. Finding it was the main feat. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you indeed. Oh. Okay, there's one of these up there, but there's another teleport going the other way. And there's a teleport there. And there's a teleport there. And there's a door there. Okay. Well, was there another one down here too? Because I know there's one this way. So there's... No. Phantom S, though. Cry into my chest. No. Okay, so we have a bunch of teleporters. Weird. Which is... fine. I guess. Not really good or bad. Oh, I didn't even see that thing back then. Okay, well, that's probably a good place to end it, since I have this stopping point here in the dungeon. At the very least. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do next time, but I'm still going to be recording quite a bit ahead. So, fair thing to keep in mind if you're going to make suggestions on what things I should do. So, see you all next time. Drive safely, everyone.